Hey YouTube family, it's Sarah, Less of Sarah. So I just made my quick giveaway video, giving you guys the details of my giveaway celebrating hitting 500 subscribers. But I wanted to do another video today, and I guess I've been feeling like my videos lately have been not really downers, but kind of serious, and I wanted to do something sort of fun. So today I'm going to do I've been doing a lot of tag videos, and this isn't really a tag exactly, but a few weeks ago, James, no, we're waiting 2199, did a video. I think it was called 15 Things About Me or 15 Things You Don't Know About Me. I'll link the video below so you can take a look at it. But I thought that would be kind of a fun video, and I did promise him I would do it. So today I'm going to do 10 things you may not know about me. They're not specific questions. It's just 10 things that I think you might find interesting or you may not have known. Even though I don't think it really was a tag video, I'm perfectly happy to start it as one. So tag, you guys are it. Or at least you will be once you see the video. So 10 things you didn't know about me, or you might not have known about me. Number 1, my cultural background. My cultural background is Italian and Dutch. Weird, I know. For someone who's completely European, those are probably the two most different cultures you could have. My Italian family and my Dutch family were so different, it wasn't even funny. I mean, like, night and day, which was interesting growing up. So my dad is Italian. He was born in Italy. He lived there until he was 8 and then immigrated to Canada. My mom is Dutch. She's from Holland. She was born there. She moved to Canada when she was 3. So technically, I'm actually a first-generation Canadian. I'm the only born Canadian in my family, as far as my immediate family. My mom's family, she actually has she has 2 siblings, a brother and a sister who were born in Holland as well, and her other 4 siblings were born here in Canada. My father is an only child. So, yeah, that's me, Italian and Dutch. Weird. Until maybe 10 years ago, I didn't know anyone else who was Italian and Dutch. I still don't know anyone personally, but I did find out, the actor Anthony LaPaglia, who's Australian, but his background is Italian Dutch. He's best known for Without a Trace. So if you remember him on that show, his dad is Italian and his mom is Dutch. So I don't know. Do you see the resemblance? Do I look like a girl Anthony LaPaglia? I don't know, but weird. My husband, I'm married. You may have seen my husband video bomb a couple of my videos. His name is William, or Will. He's adorable. We have been together 13 and a half years. We've been married for 10 and a half. We were married December 7th, 2012. We had a big fat Italian wedding. He's also half Italian. His father's Italian. His mother is Canadian, basically. Her mother was English. Her father was actually adopted, so we don't really know. But he's, let's say, Italian-Canadian. And we met online in a chat room talking about football. And I found out that he went to school with some people that I knew, and I think we probably talked 3 or 4 weeks before we actually met in person. And we've been together ever since. I have 2 kids, so that's number 3. I have 2 kids. I have 2 boys, Xavier Maximilian and Zane Sebastian. They are adorable. They are a handful. They have lots of spunk and personality, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But I was not the kind of person who really thought I was going to be a mom. I didn't think I wanted kids for quite a long time. And then, I don't know, something happened and I changed my mind. So, and then voila, I had 2 kids. So, yeah, my iPad's doing that thing again. Yay. So they are 7 and 4. And they're, total boys. They're into all the boy stuff. My son just started playing football. My youngest, I think, wants to get into martial arts because he's obsessed with Power Rangers. So being a mom is definitely a big part of my life, for sure. Number 4, tattoos. I have 3 of them, soon to be 5. People always say once you have 1, then you want more. Totally true. All of my tattoos are on my back. I got one on my 21st birthday, which is in the middle of my back. It's a sun that is filled in blue, different shades of blue, which is my favorite color. It has some Japanese symbols around it. I am a big Asian culture freak, especially Japan. I'm just really super interested in Japan and Japanese culture, and I love the kanji, the Japanese writing. And so, yeah, very cliche, Japanese characters and a tattoo, but I have them. I have another tattoo at the bottom of my back, which I got in Australia not that much longer after the one that I got on my 21st birthday a few months later. That one is a yin and yang symbol, and again has some Japanese characters. The top of my back, I have my my oldest son's first and middle name in a script sort of font, and I'm going to be adding my youngest son's name to that tattoo as well shortly. And then I also mentioned that when I'm in New York in May, I'm getting a tattoo with my best friend, and that's going to be on the inside of my left wrist. I have one more maybe planned, which is I'd like to get an ampersand, which is the fancy name for an and symbol. It's just a designer geek kind of thing, and I'd like to get that somewhere on my arm as well, but haven't figured that out yet. So I have tattoos. I've got ink, babe. Music, number 5. What kind of music do I listen to? All kinds. You name it, I will listen to it. I listen to rap, I listen to hip-hop, I listen to pop and rock, obviously. I listen to country, I listen to opera, I listen to classical, I listen to Broadway. I listen to cultural music, so I love Latin music. I really enjoy Middle Eastern music, Indian music. You name it, I like it. I'm the kind of person where we can be driving in your car and you can put on any old radio station and I will find something that I like listening to. I'm just a big fan of music in all forms. Number 6, books, movies, and TV. Here's a weird one for you. I do not read books at all. Not fiction, anyway. The only books that I ever read are nonfiction, and they're usually, cookbooks or how-to books or whatever. But they're informational. I have a very hard time reading fiction because I get really involved in the book, and I also read really quickly. So I tend to start abandoning work and sleeping just to finish a book because I get that into it. So I basically just stopped reading books because it was not working for me. So I can probably count on one hand the number of books I've read in the last 5 years, which is sad in some ways. It's not because I don't love reading books. It's just doesn't work for me. Kind of like eating potato chips. I can't control myself, so I just have to not do it. Movies. I love movies, but again, I go to the theater very rarely. I don't watch movies on TV. Don't rent DVDs. Don't do Netflix. Don't do any of that stuff. Same reason. Don't really have the time to dedicate to watching a whole movie. Hate stopping it in the middle. I do PVR a lot of TV. I do really like TV. I love reality shows, Amazing Race, singing shows, anything related to the stuff I'm interested in, obviously. I like dramas as well. I really like comedy, but I'm not really into like sitcoms for some reason. But I do watch things like Grey's Anatomy and Arrow, and I was a big fan of the show Lost. Can't think right now, but yeah, I do. I would love to watch more TV. I would love to watch TV like all day because I love it. But yeah, I PVR when I can, and then I watch it when I have a chance, but I still get like anxiety about having to stop it in the middle. I don't know what my issue is, but apparently I have to see things through when it comes to stuff like that. Number 7 is travel. If you saw my 2 Truths and a Lie video, you know that I've traveled to quite a few places. I'm very lucky. Traveling is my big passion in life, to be honest. I really, really, really love to travel. I love experiencing new cultures. I've been to a number of really special places. I've lived in Australia a couple of times, actually, which I've talked about before. Probably my favorite place that I've visited and not lived is French Polynesia or Tahiti. Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing place. I would love to go back. I hope that I have a chance at some point, hopefully for some special anniversary or something. Maybe when I turn 40. That's only in 5 years. That'd be good. We'll see. But that's one of my favorite places for sure. I still have a very long list of places I'd like to visit though. So hopefully once my kids are grown, I can go gallivanting around the globe. If I won the lottery tomorrow, best believe you would not be seeing me making videos every week in front of this bed. Number 8, karaoke. Everybody probably knows by now that I sing karaoke. I love singing. The interesting part about it is that I was terrified of singing in front of people until probably 6 or 7 years ago. I always sang as a kid. I always loved singing, but I felt like I was one of those people who just thought they were okay at singing and really were terrible. And American Idol sort of didn't help that because you saw them people auditioning all the time where they think they're great and they're really awful. That's what I thought I was. I never had a problem doing anything else in front of a crowd. I was a debater, a public speaker. I did all sorts of stuff. I have no problem with that, but for some reason singing made me feel really super vulnerable. When I started going to karaoke with my friends, I wouldn't even sing by myself. Once I started singing by myself, I was really self-conscious. I didn't know what to do with my body. I was terrified. In over 6 or 7 years, that's just changed so much, and it has really taught me a lot about. I was always a self-confident person, but for some reason that was where my lack of confidence sort of showed, and it's been a really amazing experience to sort of push my boundaries all the time and to try new things and sing different songs. And I've made great friends through karaoke, so it's a big part of my life. 2 really quick things at the end just for fun. I don't have OCD, but I do have a really weird thing that I do when I go shopping. I will grab something off the shelf at the grocery store. I will turn around and look at it, look at the nutritional information. I'll put it back and take another one. I can't put that one that I picked up in my cart. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. Pardon me. It's like somehow it's tainted and I have to take a different one. I never realized till my husband pointed it out when we started dating, and now that I know that I do it, I will deliberately try not to, but if I'm not paying attention, I do it all the time and I have no idea why. And the very last thing, which was probably one of the more interesting experiences of my life, when I was 21 and in Los Angeles traveling, I was approached and propositioned by a adult film producer to be in a adult film of a particular variety. And yeah, that was a really weird experience. I'm sure you're all guessing. I did turn him down. So that's not my dirty little secret. I actually did turn him down. I haven't regretted that one, sadly. But that's probably one of the more interesting things that's happened to me. I know not everyone has that story. So yeah, that's 10 things that you probably didn't know about me. And I would love to see your videos on the same topic. So tag, you're it. Hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys on Friday for my 19-week update. And until then, remember to appreciate every step in your journey. Have a great day.